everybody, Joy here. Oh my goodness, I've missed all of you. But it is hard making videos in this little bitty house we're living in right now. And I have it a huge mess, and my husband is putting up with all of my sewing stuff everywhere. He has one little laptop that he keeps on his lap all day, and that's all he does. This is one laptop. I've got a sewing machine, what do you call these things? Coffee tables? That doesn't seem right. Got my cutting board over here. I'll have my ironing mat up here. I've got the couch is my big table. But remember I told you I was going to go to that little store? Big store? It's a little store compared to some quilt shops, but it's a big store compared to the store the lady used to have in Kingfisher. In Kingfisher, Oklahoma is where Jerry's mother lived, and his grandmother lived. So she had a home there, and I spent a lot of time in Kingfisher. When she had dementia, and I was taking care of her, and Jerry was taking care of her. So we got to know some people there, and we got to know the shops there. There was no quilt shop then. But when we went to his brother's funeral there, we found out by one of his cousins that there was this little quilt shop right next to the place we were eating called The Quilt Lady. It's kind of a strange name for a quilt store, but it's called The Quilt Lady. And they recently moved into a much larger place. Very nice place. She's got, I took a little video of it, and I'll show it to you. And I'll show you a picture of it. I don't know where, but it'll be here somewhere. If I can figure out how to do it in the RV. I don't have the same equipment here I have at home, you understand. So, it's called the Quilt Lady. They bought it used to be a lumber yard. So they bought this building there, and it's very large. It doesn't look large when you see the video, but a lot of it is classrooms and offices. Back in the back where I show you the sale fabric. So Jerry was very sweet, and he drove me all the way there. Philly wasn't able to come. She had planned to come, she was going to be with us, and she got in her car to drive somewhere and found out she had no air conditioning. So she spent literally all day long yesterday, 8 o'clock a.m. till 4 o'clock p.m. in some auto dealership someplace getting her air conditioner fixed in her car. So Philly didn't get to come. But it was fun, and of course I had to buy something. I didn't really need anything, but I wanted to help them stay in business, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious. Jerry's laughing, but I'm serious. I like to always buy something at a sewing machine store, or a quilt store, or a fabric store, because I want them to stay in business. And if people don't buy anything from them, they're going to close, and then we're going to have nothing. You know, we already lost Hancock's, and that was a huge loss to the sewing people. I hope the air conditioner isn't roaring into my camera. You should see my setup. Jerry, look at my setup. Look, you have to look. It's hilarious. Look where the light is. My camera screwed into the zero light, the circle light. It looks like there's quite a bit of light anyway. But the light's shining in the bedroom and the camera's shining on me. Brilliant, brilliant. Let me turn it around. I've got it turned around now, the light's shining on me. I hope that it's good lighting for the video. I have my cranberry orange juice water and colloidal minerals mixed together here. Because my brother told me he knew a lady who had osteoporosis, and she started taking colloidal minerals, and a year later, or however long later, she went and she had another test done. The doctors were amazed and asked her what she'd done. So I dashed out to Amazon and got me some of that. All right, you want to see what I bought at the quilt shop? Of course you do. I can't even remember what I bought. But Philly wants to see it, so I'll show you, and then Philly can see it on here. My camera looks like it's sideways, and it looks like it's turned up to the ceiling. I tried to fix it, but I think it's in a good enough position you can see what I bought at the quilt shop. Let me move my colloidal minerals, and I'll get my little bag. Oh, you want to see the quilt shop first? I'll show you a picture Jerry took and a little video I took, and you'll see how extraordinarily thrilled Jerry was to be there. Right here. I asked if I could take pictures, and they said, oh, yes, please do. So I'm back here in the sale department. The fabrics that have been marked down to 7 something. And there's Mr. Clean up there with his elbows folded. Oh my goodness. So this is all sale fabric. And then this is all AccuQuilt dyes. I have an AccuQuilt. I should buy something for it. They actually, if you come in here, they will cut you things from this AccuQuilt dye. They make quilts, they bind quilts, they do everything here. Look how tall it is. Look how high the ceilings are. This is awesome. And out here's where their fabric is. Real nice, clean, and neat. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's the birds that were on the show the other day. The little birds. So up here must be where they do their video. So I remember that. Yeah. Look at those. They have lots and lots and lots of panels here. Oh, look at the bathing suit ladies. Isn't it nice and cool in here?
It is.
It's so user-friendly. Look at Jerry, he's so excited to be here.
Quilt shops do not necessarily excite me.
I made you a quilt.
I realize that. But...
See, and so then back there's where I just was telling you I was in the sale department. So I'm gonna have to get back there. I have to show you this. They have over 140 panels, and they have books where you can just look through the book at all the panels that they have. And look what I found. I found flowers. Oh my gosh, if there's roses, I'm not into butterflies that much, but oh, I love that one. Oh, I think I'm gonna buy that. Sketchbook Garden. Look, all this book is panels, and they have the panels here. See, you tell them I want number 29 or number 28, and they come and they get it for you. Look at it, here's a flag with the truck sideburns. That's cool. Ah, very, very nice. So here's the first stack. Now this store is called The Quilt Lady, and they go live one day every week. I think it's Wednesday, but I wouldn't swear to it. And I think it's 9 o'clock in the morning. But if you go to their website, The Quilt Lady, in Kingfisher, Oklahoma, she'll send you a notice when they're getting ready to be live. So I bought a quilt pattern when I was watching that live thing. I decided I wanted this quilt pattern because I decided I needed another fall quilt. So I bought this pattern. And I didn't want to buy the kit. The kit was like $200. I didn't want the whole kit. So I ordered just some pumpkin colors and some sunflower seed colors. So they already had that cut for me. And instead of mailing it to me, I told them to just keep it there and I'd pick it up when I got to town. Is my head cut off? I think my head's completely cut off. Hold on. I apologize for everything that's wrong with this video. So Jerry, or I don't know if Jerry found this or if the girls found it, but these are my sunflower seeds.
The girls found it.
The girls found it. And then these are the colors of my pumpkins. This orange and this orange and this yellow is the color of the sunflowers. And then this, I don't even know what it is. Let me look at the pattern again. Maybe I thought that was the sunflower seeds. Okay, I have no idea on earth why I bought this print. It's in another quilt altogether. But it's cute. So that's what I went there to pick up that I had already bought online. So then they had the sale department. Back in the long aisle, they had the sale department. So I did my usual 2.5 yard purchases to make some new woven blouses with. They all have to be washed, of course. This one's really cute. This is black. I don't know what it's going to look like in the camera, but it's black and several greens and little tiny dots. So, a blouse. I love blouses I can wear with black pants. So hope that shows up good for you. I'll go throw them on the bed so I can fold them again. Now, these were all on sale, by the way. What did I pay for them? That's for that stuff. Where's my other receipt? These were $8.99, $8.99, and $7.99. So great prices in the sale department. Here's another one. I usually don't like birds, but and black again. I think I like black in the winter and the fall. So this is beiges and blacks. Oh, I have a mirror. So another blouse. And it has little tiny birds. You know, if you like any of these, you could call the quilt shop and order it on the phone. I don't know how much you have to buy to get free shipping, but hey, for $6.99, $7.99, really cute. Now here's a summery one. Super cute. Look at that. Now I did buy a couple that were regular price. What were they? The regular prices were, I think this one was $12.99. Lots of blue. You know, I like blue. I love turquoise. I told them that they needed to have, I said, this store's missing one thing, a full-length mirror. And they said, no, 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 we have one. So they took me in the back where they had a full-length mirror. They even do alterations at that store. They make quilts. They bind quilts. They cut AccuQuilt shapes for you. They're amazing. This is another pretty one. I don't know what I paid for what, but pretty. Ta-da. But don't you already have fabric? Not these. I don't have these. I do now. Ooh, that's a pretty one. I like that one. What do y'all think? Do you like this one? It's got some pretty corals in it. Beautiful greens. It looks like a watercolor. Ah, very pretty. Who made this? Watercolors by Oasis Fabrics. Luscious. This is my very last one, and I picked it because it has black in it and turquoise in it. My two favorite colors. So, another blouse. Check it out. 2.5 yards is what I always buy for a blouse. Wovens. Wovens. And I don't know what patterns. I can take any pattern in the world and make it fit me now, which is wonderful. Ah, I like that one. Ooh, what's your favorite? Tell me. So here in the RV, I'm working on my sand dunes quilt. Remember the paper piecing that I have to do with the sand and with the ocean? So I'm working on that because it's little. You can see how little it is. So, and I have my little, what are these things called? TV trays. I have a little TV tray here. So it's my overflow. This doesn't go here. And sewing machine here, my 930. Very, very heavy. Oh, it's a shame these things weigh so much. But what are you going to do? You can't sew on the floor. You got to lift them up and get them on the table somehow. Now I've forgotten the name of this. Don't I always do that too? What is the name of this quilt? Sand dunes. And I'm making it for the bed in here because I made one bedspread. It's a quilt, but it's all the same material. And I really like it, but I'd like to be able to change it, you know, and have summer and winter and fall and spring, because what else do I have to do every day but make quilts and take care of him. Hey, he takes care of me really. He's doing good. His pacemaker's working good. He's fine. He can get his hands up this high now. So if he ever gets arrested and they say, put your hands up, he can go this high. He can't go this high. So he has a pacemaker on one side and the shoulder surgery on the other side. I have had my left leg done. It looks like a giant pin cushion with a whole bunch of holes in it. And it's bruised. My bruises are weird though. They're yellow. Yellow instead of black and blue. They're yellow. Very strange. So they put a whole bunch of holes up here, a whole bunch of holes back here. and I've got little glue dots on them, and I'm having to wear my my sock for 2 weeks. And then Monday, this coming Monday, I get this leg done. This leg isn't as bad as that leg, and this leg looks perfectly fine. In fact, my arm looks worse. But inside it, there's some veins that don't work. So the doctor's gonna make it so those don't exist anymore, and then the blood in my legs has to go up the good veins. Okay, that's what that's all about. And then we'll go back home on Wednesday. Okay, I'm gonna let you go because I don't have anything else to show you or tell you in this little bitty house. I can't take you in another room and show you anything. I could take you outside and show you everybody's dogs. There's a little old guy next door, looks like an old hippie. He's got his head wrapped in a scarf and long hair, and he's got on shorts and high boots, and he's outside arranging. He lives here. There's a lot of people who live here all the time. And he's got a little what do you call those kind of trailers, Jerry, that don't have an engine in them? You pull them. You don't drive them, you pull them.
Bumper pulls.
Bumper pull. And he's decorated the outside with all these pavers and rocks. And he's just out there, this little old guy, and he's arranging all of his rocks and trimming all his little potted plants and fixing his awning and just having a gay old time. So that's our exciting view out our window today. I just stopped by to say goodbye. To show you what I'm working on. Now last night I sat in my recliner. Jerry was watching football and I was watching Micah from High Ventures. And I had all of these halves. See, this is a hole, and these are the halves that make the hole. And I had these all paper pieced. So I sat in my recliner last night, and I had a little trash can next to me, and I pulled off all the papers. And the papers came off real easy. So now I'm going to sew all of the blue ones to the cream ones and have a whole stack of these, and then I'll be able to put my big blocks together to finish sand dunes. Y'all remember sand dunes? I can't show you the magazine because I forgot it. I'll show you one of the blocks. Hold on. So here it is. This is the block. See how nice and big it is? So you can see you have to have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those units. So I've got to get those put together. And remember, I'm doing it by gluing them together. Then I sew them, and the glue comes off so easy. So you don't have to worry about that. So this is the blocks that I have to make more of before I can make a whole row. And then here is the whole row that I already have done, so you can see more of it. Because I know I don't remember what I show you, and you probably don't remember what I show you either. But this is the longest block in the quilt, and it's called Sand Dunes. I don't know why I like it, I just do. I like it because it's sort of the color of this couch and the rest of the chairs in here. So I like that about it. And then I like because it had the blue in it, and I love blue. So I must get busy. So end of this video. I'll see you again when we get back home. How about that? But bye for now.